Welcome back, Guardians. My name's Afion. In this video we're going to be reviewing and talking about the DREG'S Promise, the new exotic sidearm which you can get by completing the Elder Cypher exotic bounty. So this is a sidearm with 365 arc damage. It's worth mentioning that this weapon has reserve ammo. You will always have ammo on spawn with this weapon. So the ballistics don't really make much of a difference. I've gone for the tiny bit of extra stability with mine, but they are all very similar and they don't make too much of a difference. We then have Grave Robber. Melee kills with this weapon have a chance to fill up your magazine again. We have Snapshot for faster aiming, Field Scout for a bigger magazine, and then Perfect Balance, which hardly even gives you any extra balance. And we then have the final perk, which is high ricochet rounds. Field Scout will take your magazine from 18 to 21, and I would recommend this because the magazine is just not that great. So let's check out our first upgrade perk, which is Grave Robber, which, as I said, has a chance to refill your current magazine when you get a melee kill. Now in this scene you will see me kill 3 DREG'S. Now on the first I got the Grave Robber kick in. I've actually experimented with this a lot and it kicks in less often than it does actually trigger. So not a very useful perk in my opinion for this weapon. So let's move on to our middle set of upgrades, and first we'll check out the stability. So I'm going to fire a few clips into this wall so you can see the recoil on the gun, and this is without the perfect balance, and as you can see the recoil is very controllable. It's in a general upward movement, and also it isn't very spread out. It's very small maintained, so a lot of those would land on the head. With perfect balance however, it is slightly more accurate. And then our third option is Snapshot, which allows for the weapon to be aimed a lot quicker. Now as you can see the weapon is aiming very fast there. We'll now change it to without Snapshot to Field Scout, which I do recommend over all others. And you can see it is slightly slower, but again I would recommend Field Scout. The slight difference in aim time as compared to the slight difference in stability and then that extra amount of ammo, I'd definitely go with Field Scout. And the final upgrade, which was enhanced target acquisition and high ricochet rounds, is not an amazing perk for an exotic weapon, to be honest. I thought maybe this might be tracking, it was not, but as you can see here it's just high ricochet rounds. Fire them at the floor, they'll bounce up. So for me personally this is not a great perk for an exotic weapon. So as far as PvE goes, the gun isn't as bad as I thought it would be. I've not enjoyed using it, but then giving it a fair chance, I thought I'd test it out on this guy as well as some other mages. As you can see, you can nearly take out a major with the one clip. If I'd fired that last 3, probably would have got him there, so it's not all that bad. So in PvP the weapon was a bit of a mix for me. I found that although it was hitting high numbers of damage on enemies, it just wasn't getting quick enough kill times. You really needed to be quite close in to get someone down quickly with this weapon, and that is an issue when if you're going up close to someone they will probably have a shotgun or have a chance to hit you with a bullet and melee you, because this weapon does take a lot of bullets to get the kill, as you can see there. If you're currently stuck with the choice between choosing between this weapon, the shotgun, or the Queen Breaker's bow, I would recommend going for one of the other 2 weapons. I found them to be much more fun, much more useful, and much more effective. But if you already have them, it can't hurt to give this gun a try. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video, and if you would like to see more daily Destiny videos, don't forget to subscribe. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.
Heavy ammo inbound.